we want to have the keynote address, which will come from one of the greatest business leaders that we have in the country. I'll give you reasons as to why I've said that he's one of the greatest business leaders. Because it's not easy to fail from almost 15 times trying different enterprises, but still making it. It's not easy at all. And that's why I'm saying that he's one of the greatest speakers that we have. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the keynote speaker for this particular session. Our keynote speaker is none other than Mr. GEORGE WACHIURI, who is the founder and the CEO of Optivent Group, one of the most trailblazing real estates in Africa. He holds a Master's of Business Administration from the University of Nairobi and a Bachelor of Commerce, Marketing Option to be specific, and he's also a certified public accountant. He is a current PhD student at the Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. Under his stewardship, the Optivent Group has won numerous awards, including the overall winner in the top 100 mid-sized companies survey, that is 2014-2015, by KPMG and Nation Media Group. The Optivent Group was also crowned the best company in the customer orientation and marketing in Kenya, that is in 2015, and in 2018, the Optivent Group has been awarded the top digital user in the real estate sector during the second Digital Inclusion Awards held in September 2018. That's big. But what is inspiring most is the fact that having started over 15 different businesses and failed terribly, today Mr. GEORGE WACHIURI is a celebrated and astute entrepreneur. The many challenges that stood in his way, they did not in any way dampen his hopes of becoming a successful businessman, a living testament of the statement that the darkest hour always comes before dawn. And so I think I would be right to say that Mr. GEORGE WACHIURI is not a businessman, he's a businessman. Put your hands together for Mr. GEORGE WACHIURI.
Wow, the hall looks fantastic. The people are very handsome. They are pretty. And I'm so humbled to be here to speak to who is who in this nation. I'm so excited to see that the women who want to control not only Kenya, but Africa, they're in this forum. And I'm very humbled to see some of our Optivent customers. It's very humbling. My name is GEORGE WACHIURI, and I came with a team. They are somewhere listening to this fantastic presentation, and Waithaka, that was great. That was fantastic. And we are here to exchange ideas. It doesn't mean that WACHIURI has all the answers. The answers are actually here in this forum. And I'm so humbled to talk to the Women's Summit. And for the organizers, you have done a wonderful job, because that's how we transform Africa. That's how we create jobs for our people. That's how we change the way Africa is looked at. By the grace of God, I happen to visit a few countries, and I'm aware that Africa, we are blessed. We have resources. We have intelligent people. And everyone, I have met some Wazungus. They want to come to Africa. They want to come to Kenya. Why? This country is beautiful. It's nice. This is a country full of opportunities. And we are here to discuss how to understand and to identify these opportunities. Kenya today, you have seen for yourself. Who is who? The top brands in the world, they are fighting to come to a nation. They are fighting to join Africa. Look at the hospitality industry. All the top brands, the Marriott, the Radisson, the Kempinski, they are here. But we need to ask ourselves as entrepreneurs, as Kenyan people, are we getting a cake out of this? And today my topic is very interesting. How to understand, identify opportunities available to us. And when I speak to you, I remember the journey of an entrepreneur. It's like clearing bushes. Sometimes you are pricked by thorns. But you are hopeful that one time these bushes are going to be beautiful farms. And an entrepreneur requires patience. It's like a farmer. It's not touch and go. I want to encourage you that even when things are so tough, that's the time you need to create time to think what next. I remember just the other day, 2008, I had no office. I lost a lot of money. My office was the Uhuru Park, one of the big parks here, with my Bible, a pen and a paper. Not for 1 month, for 1 year. You have not even 50 bob to eat in the city. I used to walk from home to town. Just the other day, 2008. And that 1 year was the year of proper training. I even said, George, I will never be an entrepreneur again. No more business. Let me look for a job. I literally started applying for jobs. I applied. Even a single leaflet to say, hey, George, Buana, we saw your CV. We regret. We don't have an opportunity. Nobody responded. And the heavens had just shut. A whole year. But what I learned, I actually authored a book. It's called Soaring Like an Eagle. In that book, you read it. If you have an iota of discouragement, that book will inspire you. It's a brown book. It's at our desk there. It's a long story. The story is there. So the journey of an entrepreneur, it has some good things and serious things. But how you behave when things are not working will make the difference. Let's go to the point. What do we mean by business opportunities available for us? Somebody said a business opportunity is where you generate some income as a business owner, not in employment, as a business owner. And we're going to discuss a few ways on how you can identify these business opportunities. Look at our population in Africa. We are about 1.2 billion people. This is a virgin market. They're also saying by the year 2030, this population is going to be about 1.7 billion. Hey, in the market, tupu, market. And that's how you find Chinese. Everything they manufacture, they want to come to test in East Africa, in Africa. And they are selling. The market is big. Look at East Africa. We are going to hit about 500 million people by the year 2030. This is a market. That's why for us who are in business, throw away the box and think wider. Sometimes I get very challenged by South Africans. They are bringing their businesses from South Africa to open doors in Kenya because they know you open in Kenya, you open in Africa. How many of our businesses are in South Africa? The other day, nilikasirika, nikaenda South Africa to open Optiven there. Because I saw them, they are coming in drones. There's a beeline to Nairobi. Na sisi tuko hapa tu Boma. We, biashara ni kali. We. You are what you confess. Even when things are not working, say, business is good. How is Optiven? We are good. We are selling. Because what you perceive is what you get. You perceive negativity, you get negativity. So I went there. I opened an office there. Why? We need to walk the talk as entrepreneurs. We have opportunity. But you ask me, George Buana, how can I identify these massive opportunities in Africa, in Kenya, in Nairobi? How? You can imagine the economy of Nairobi is so big. You as an entrepreneur, you need to ask yourself, do I have a percentage of this GDP in Nairobi? The money in Nairobi, do you have a portion of it? This is how you can identify it. As an entrepreneur, number one, to identify an opportunity, identify a problem that you think you can solve. Identify an opportunity or a problem that you can solve. Right where you are. There are so many people who keep complaining. Those complaints are business opportunities. Those complaints. Identify a problem that you think you can solve. One day, I went to buy a property in Syokimau. I desperately needed a house of my own. I was tired of paying rent. So I bought an eighth here, after Gateway Haposhin. Looked for an architect. I had nice designs. And I was telling people, sasa, nitajenga hata mimi. I don't want to pay rent. So we went there. The quotation was given. But I was told, this is not enough. For this particular property, you need water, you need power, you need security. And I said, wow, that's another 2-3 million. And I bought my property. So an idea came. It struck me like lightning. Hey, how many Kenyans are suffering like GEORGE Wachuri? An idea of value-added plots came in my mind. I wrote it. I always tell people, never go to anywhere without a pen and a paper. Because ideas come, write them down. Whether I can say, you have no monopoly for ideas. When it drops in you, it drops to somebody else. If you delay to implement, somebody else will do what? Will implement. I said, wow, value-added plots. From that day, we came up with a concept, and that concept has won awards. That concept, we have gone out there, bought useless land, put water, power, solar street lighting, roads, security, and people are building. I can see one of my customers here with a beautiful house in one of the projects. Why? There was a problem, and we solved it. So ask yourself, is there a problem you see in Nairobi you can solve? And of course, as you solve the problem, the money comes. It is as simple as that. Washa kukopi bwana. Don't copy other people. Just think and solve a problem. Look at Nairobi. We are now agonizing on solid waste. Hii pesa iko hapo. And then, most of you entrepreneurs, you have access to money that you can be able to help the county to manage solid waste. You generate power. The other day, I was talking to one of the governors. I linked him up with a donor from the US who is going to merge 3 counties to manage their solid waste. They are willing to buy that waste. Ile tunatupa huko. Opportunities. So don't look very far. Just scratch yourself. Opportunities are all over. Offer a solution. Number 2, observe your surroundings. Yeah, just observe. To identify business opportunities, just observe. Observation. Check what is happening. You know, the other day people are complaining, oh, devolution. Hey, it is very expensive. When you are complaining, somebody else has already seen, identified an opportunity in the counties. In our industry, one of the things people are suffering from is affordable homes in the counties. The government is trying to do 500,000, but that's a drop in the ocean. If you only identify 2-3 counties to offer that solution, pesa inaingia tu. Inakuja tu. Lakini wewe kwa Facebook, hey, why counties there are many, we need a referendum. My friend, referendum will come, you'll be complaining, they'll hike their salaries, isn't it? You need to see what is available now, your surroundings. Observe your surroundings. But if you do that, align the opportunities with your passion. Yeah, align it with your passion. What can you do without pay? I remember when we started the Optiven, 10 years, we never made any profit. For 10 years. Hasala too. No break even. But since we loved what we were doing, we said we are going. We are not fainting. We are moving. So align those opportunities with your passion. Observe your surroundings. Number 3, monitor the trends. Monitor the future trends. What is happening now? Monitor the trends. Monitor the global trends, the country trends, the political trends, technology trends. This is very interesting. When Uber came to Kenya, I had a talk with the Association of Taxi Owners. And they told me, how watu tutawatwanga? We beat them up. Remember they burnt a car, isn't it? They burnt a car belonging to an Uber driver. But I told them, quickly and fast, look for this young generation to produce or to develop an app for the association. Ni wazee wakasema, hapana, hii kitu ya computer, hii kitu hii tutaiweza. When they burnt an Uber car, instead of negative publicity, that's the time I knew about Uber. I actually downloaded. And from that day, I use what? I use Uber. Technology. Study the trades. So we are thinking, what next? Optiven, what next? And since we have 3 goals, one of our goals is to create 30,000 jobs by the year 2030. Our goal number 2 as Optiven is to create or to develop 300,000 homes. So we are thinking, for Optiven to develop 30,000 jobs, what do we need to do? We are now thinking. That's why you find we are in farming, we are in hospitality,